just still disappointed about how the game turned out. But every time you have a chance to be in Beaver Stadium with your teammates, it's always a special time and fun moment.
How good is Langford?
He's a pretty good back. He's very patient, waits for his blocks to develop, and runs behind those guys really well. I think a lot of it has to do with their offensive line. They don't allow much penetration, and they do a good job blocking for him.
Is today any less disappointing, knowing that unlike the last 2 years, there is still one more game to play for you guys?
Yeah. We still got one more opportunity. We're gonna work hard over the next 3 weeks or so, and hopefully make the most of it, and hopefully go out on a high note.
The positive is we can go off, play one more game, get the win that we wanted to get tonight for our seniors, finish off on a strong note to get started for next year.
Your defense has played well in a lot of different spots, even in the first half and into the third quarter of this game. How do you think you guys did as a unit against some circumstances where you're up against it because the offense wasn't doing their part?
I think we executed what we needed to, but of course, we can play better, and we're going to hit the film room and see what we can do.
An opportunity that's new for a lot of us that haven't ever played in a bowl game, and I think it's a great opportunity for these seniors to get another one, get another game, another opportunity to win, and put a top cap off their career here.
What was the biggest thing you learned this year, Christian? You talked about learning things, how to deal with things.
Yeah,
what's the most important one?
I think it's just adjusting to different situations and understanding each situation and how each one's going to be different. And that's something that's not only applicable to the game of football, that's applicable to life. And I think it was an awesome experience for me at 19 to have experienced that, because some people don't experience it until 20 or 30 years old and they don't really know how to handle it. So I'm extremely grateful for that. I'm also extremely grateful for the coaching staff that we have here, the players that we have here, because it wasn't just me. There's a lot of guys on this team that went through the same exact thing, and we're learning how to deal with that, and it's only going to make us better.
When we had great field position, just like any offense in America, when you have good field position, you have to really convert on those chances, because not every time you get the ball in plus territory, so you got to come up with as much points as possible, and we were unable to do that.
When you look at your defense, obviously the offense has struggled a good bit, but how amazed are you guys by the fact that your defense has been able to keep you in all these games?
We love our defense. They go out there and they play as hard as they can every single play, and really they've kept us in a lot of games and allowed us to win some, and then allowed us to be in the game to like the last minute. So we're really proud of our defense, and we love our defense. We know they saved us a lot of times, and sometimes we just wish we could return the favor.
Obviously, we're extremely excited for the opportunity, wherever that is. One thing I know about this team is they're going to do everything they can to win games, and those practices will help. Getting some players back healthy 100% will help. So everyone wants to go out on a high note, and I fully expect us to.
You talked about the ups and downs of your career. I think at this point that's been pretty well hashed out, but to have the reception that you got coming out of the tunnel was probably one of the louder cheers. What's that like to go from maybe how your career started to having a day like today where you guys don't win but you still have that special moment?
Yeah, obviously, walking out of that tunnel that last time was extremely special. It means a lot to have the support that I've had throughout my career here, and obviously I'm pretty happy with the season I've had personally. Obviously, I'd like a few back. One of those was today, but I think the way that I worked and the way that I attacked things and the way I kind of plowed through things showed a lot of perseverance, and that's something I'm extremely proud of.